just as a small reminder, you guys ended up getting effectively contracted by. You guys ended up getting.
All right, so basically, the group they got wives snapped in by Krampus. They got kidnapped by Krampus, and he's trying to he's trying to put them in his sack and throw the group into the river. And
But
by
seriously though,
putting them in his sack, I mean kill them, and by
Mm.
throw them in the river, I mean kill them.
Yes, okay, perfect, Jimbo. You kind of are more or less on the same bar. What happened was you guys ended up all relatively celebrating some traditions. Because it was a specific time of winter, specific time of the season, where a lot of holidays were rolling around. And you guys had a really nice night, a really, really nice time, actually. And it was like one of the first times, like in a while, that you guys just felt like you were a crew, you know?
Yeah.
And then, literally, a physical representation of a holiday from Glowing Mills showed up. His name is Van Halen, and representing Halen Day,
Yeah.
he needed your help to stop Santa Claus and his holiday of Christmas from encroaching on Glowing Mills. They desire to wipe out the entirety of Halen Day. And you guys had to go there to stop it. Which
Day,
you guys
like,
ended up getting, but you guys ended up knocking Santa's ass down to the ground. Unfortunately, Santa had some milk and cookies saved up, and he ended up eating a lot of them. And it seems that the fight has really reached its crescendo as his trusty steed and mount, Rudolph, has entered the field as well.
quick question.
Santa's beast.
Question. Wouldn't Santa eating like all of the milk and cookies and also, generic Santa stuff mean he's like morbiously a beast? AKA
He's
not
absolutely effing buffed.
a doubt. Wow,
It's like a
Santa really
frog
get the
now.
gym.
He has to carry a sack full of all of the world, all the kids' toys from across the world, 24/7, in a fraction of a second.
Yes, but he also eats like a ton of milk and cookies and milk
He burns
and
up.
cookies.
He burns up all those calories delivering presents. Don't worry about it.
That's like I said, isn't it for like one day? We don't know what Santa eats on the daily. We just eat like celery.
Also,
Also,
Santa rides in a sleigh, and he puts his sack in the sleigh, which he rides on, which is scared by.
How about we
and
say
this is why Rudolph is absolutely jacked as well. And
I'm-
also, additionally, this is a supplement to the One Piece setting. One Piece already makes no sense,
Yeah.
so I'm making it make no more sense. So, yeah,
I mixed up the word deer and dwarf.
amazing.
Dwarfs.
Euro initiative.
You guys, Rudolph is already in the initiative order. However, there is another thing. So, after Santa's beast enters your domain, enters this area, it is definitely a sight to see what looks to be a gigantic horse with antlers, as its nose is just glowing a bright red that you just really cannot. It's near damn blinding from how bright it is right now.
Here's what the map looked like, by the way.
Check the pin chat in
I know.
check the
I
pin
did.
chat in VC No
I
Mike
did.
in order to join the Google.
It's in the VC now, Mike.
Oh,
Indeed.
that was the other one. It's also pinned in the D&D chat. Santa.
Alright, so we. Who's that person next to Santa Claus?
That's an elf.
One
on
of
the
Santa's
shelf.
elves.
No, not the elf on the shelf.
I think Nikita.
Well, there's three. Yeah,
Alright,
Ivan,
Joe,
Alana, and
him.
Nikita.
Nikita. Yeah.
Let me take a look.
That's okay. Oh yeah, can somebody stream the Google Doc?
Is in pins.
It's in check VC no Mike. It's the first one pinned. Christmas time
Dude, I'm on
is
my
here.
phone.
Oh shit. Well, that is here. I'll stream it then. Actually, wait. I can't stream it. Can someone else stream it? I just
I'm
realized if I do
recording.
that, you'll see.
Don't worry.
Give me a second.
So, before we continue with the fight, at least, Royal, you are back at the ship. After your nice little nap, you kind of wake up, and the clouds are kind of getting darker, kind of getting thunderous, as you notice for some reason they appear to form in the shape of what looks to be a guitar, if you recognize what that is. And lightning strikes on the deck of the ship, and there is a man in front of you, spectral, nearly see-through, carrying an electric guitar, and he seems to be smoking a cigarette of some kind. And he says,
Jesus?
"Nah, man,
Better.
I'm Van Halen, and your friends need your help right now." God damn it. Your friends need your help.
Sure. Let me just grab my stuff. And, and
Look, man, you ain't got much time. After what's just happened right now, it's already gotten bad. His beast has entered the field, and they're gonna need all the help they can get.
Also, Royale, my alt account is streaming the battle map.
Yep. Well, yeah. Would help them more. I could keep the ship to myself, you know. You know, as they say, greed is, in fact, the spirit of Christmas. But then again, I
Yeah,
also do. That dude also does paint. All right, Van Helsing.
Van Halen.
Yeah. Just let me know what we got. Yeah, send me to the place, you know.
All right. So are you all ready to go, Royal?
Yeah.
All right. So, Royal, he looks to you, and lightning strikes on the both of you once more. As back to the combat, everybody sees clouds begin gathering in the air once more, and the thunder begins rumbling. It looks like lightning is about to strike. As right here, you all see Royal appear on the battlefield. Royal, roll for initiative.
Sure.
$19. And since the three helpers are almost done, hold on, let me double check something here. Yeah, all right. So, Royal, we're just going to do a simple thing of just right now your initiative modifier is actually higher than the three helpers, which means you are going to basically overtake them. You go before them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete their initiative for now, but I will keep a mental note of them going before you. Because there's pretty much only one left and they're basically only dead, or already dead pretty much. I'm doing this in order for us to not literally, flavor everything over from the start.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys seem to be in a bit of trouble, but don't worry. Whether Jesus sent me and I come here and armed.
Jesus H. Christ sent me here. All right, so back into the turn order and the initiative.
That's wonderful.
It is the end of Saint Nick's turn as he appears to have become rejuvenated. He is no longer as hurt as he once was. You look as he managed to heal some HP, reducing some of the damage he has taken over combat.
What? Dang it.
managing to heal 30 HP. And that is the end of his turn. As now we move on to the next set of turns.
Don't I go
The
for the elf?
obvious, the elf goes before, or you go before the elf. Yes.
Oh, well, you fix that.
So, how far away is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer away from Roy?
'That is specifically, he is 50 feet away from you.
All right, I approach 20 feet towards the Rudolph.
Here, I got you. 1, 2. Question, Jimbo. Does
Yeah.
Royal have anything that allows him to ignore difficult terrain?
No.
As you enter this specific part of the terrain, you kind of notice when you start walking, you actually need to be a lot more careful as you've just started to walk on slippery, icy terrain. The ground appears to be frozen over from some sort of ice. And it's a little bit weird because the ice actually kind of looks similar to that orb you got.
Very, very interesting.
And you manage to move the rest of your movement forward, allowing you to carefully but confidently make your way into a space without slipping.
All right, I'd like to. How much movement would it take to get outside of around more than 5 feet away from Vincent?
More than 5 feet away from Vincent?
Dang.
Yeah. Would I need to use 20 feet of movement to move to
You already
hexagons up?
used 20 feet of movement. You already used 20 feet of movement to get where you are right now. And another thing to consider is that every single hexagon is about 5 feet. So it's 5 feet to
Right.
get right here. It's 5 feet to get right here, and so on.
But isn't it difficult terrain, so it would take double?
Yes, it would take 10 terrain, or it would take
Alright,
10 feet of movement.
Alright, I'll use my remaining movement to just move one space forward.
The Rudolph, or where?
Towards Rudolph.
Boom. Are you ready?
Yes. Alright, so I stare down Rudolph in his disgusting face, that damn red-nosed reindeer. And I
Yeah.
call out simply, "Hey Rudolph, you fucking bitch-ass reindeer, I bet you can't even navigate through a nice some really foggy weather on this night here." And I shoot him.
Shoot him. You shoot him. Roll that attack.
Hey, what? Just so you know, I have passive speak of animals. What does it say? Anything?
It appears to snarl with a vicious ferocity, as you can tell, actually, Vincent, because you have that passive speak with
Yeah.
animals. I will say you don't understand anything it is speaking, but this is still an animal. It's more so the fact that it's not actively saying anything.
Yeah.
You do understand its demeanor and what it is, and it does look like what Royal has said has provoked it immensely.
Dang.
And
I
also,
bet
probably
you
getting
would.
shot with doesn't help.
Wait, let me just check something. I forgot if I need to be within 5 feet to activate my sneak attack.
You do not. As long as there is not an allied creature or a friendly creature to that creature you hit within 5 feet of it from your swashbuckler, you will deal sneak attack damage.
Yeah, baby. Alright, so that sneak attack, right?
Yes, it does.
Let's go.
And you deal a total of 16 damage to it. Hold on.
Okay.
You got anything for your bonus action, Mr. Royal?
Yeah, let me just check my bonus actions real quick. Oh yeah, well that's wrong. Action. Okay. Yeah. No. Don't have really anything to do with it.
End of your turn then? Oh,
I think I might dash looking at another square tool and I'll be right.
right here. Does that seem good to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I'd like to end my
Okay. Next person's turn up is the elf. This little bastard, this what was once a bundle of joy, now containing an icy hatred towards those who no longer love Christmas. It is currently hanging on by literal threads
I
as
remember.
it is still chomping down on Ivan, or trying to keep on doing so, as you see it attempts to grab a candy cane, which appears to be sharpened to a point, and stab at Ivan with it.
Who's this Ivan person? He's not on the map
Crow.
currently.
Yeah.
Crow hitting Crow. Does a 14 hit you, Crow?
No. So I imagine like he pierces through, but it doesn't do any damage at all. Just
He
like
makes one more attack.
You hear like
It's too dull.
yeah.
you guys know
19.
like the plush sound? Like
Um, that, that I believe that does actually hit. Yeah, 19 is my AC.
Meets it, beats it. The first one manages to get through, but because of like the adrenaline rush and maybe just a tiny little bit of something else, Crow, it deals no damage to you. The second one, however, as it is within you, the elf is very, very ferocious, as it actually twists the shiv that is currently within your body, dealing even more damage. Which is what was once nothing now becomes something. This is just how I'm flavoring his second attack. You take 5 piercing damage, which ends up becoming 2 piercing damage if you are currently raging.
Yep, I am. So
And that is the
31.
end of the elf's turn. It is now Nikita's turn. As Nikita is overlooking the situation, he realizes a few things. Mainly, well, obviously, this big fucking fat bastard right here is obviously gonna be pretty damn tough to take down. And besides that, it looks like Crow, this new entry on the battlefield, who was once Ivan, is also looking to have a tiny little bit of a problem. Nikita is going to start wrapping his chain around his arms again as he appears to start twirling around and building momentum as he shoots out his sea stone chain twice against this elf in order to finally put it damn down. Wrong chat. Let's do this again. First attack
ooh,
does not hit.
come on, Nikita, get rid of this guy.
Second attack
Jesus.
Dang it.
does not hit.
Oh man.
This is worse than Jinmu. This is worse than
Yeah. Sorry,
Oh
ET.
lord.
Why are our father figures so bad at hitting?
Go to a good soul.
This is canon. So, Nikita is unable to do much else as he tried assisting, but that didn't really do much. We move on to Crow's turn.
Seeing the situation around him, Crow just say, "Well, shit's getting weird. Why not make it weirder?" as he pulls out the little button device that Vincent gave him.
Did I?
Let's see what this
Oh.
does, eh? And as he kind of like puts it in front of him and presses the button.
Nice.
Roll me a d4, please.
Oh boy.
This is a full turn action, by the way, in order to use this.
Yep.
A 2. So right in the middle. Crow, right in front of you, you see the manifestation of... Crow, you would recognize this person as basically an apprentice that used to kind of relentlessly follow you, but not really in a malicious way, more so in a way of trying to learn from you. As it's not exactly her, but she does remind you of her entirely, as you know it's her, but just basically what she would look like after the years have passed. Well, years, but yeah, time has passed. And that is obvious.
Joking.
As you see this spectral person, who are you targeting? Choose one creature within 60 feet of you.
I'm choosing good old Saint Nick. Good old.
What is your key save DC?
My key save DC. Oh boy. It's not high. I know that. It is.
You all have this, yes. However, you can only use it once per long rest, and
Is it-
additionally, in order to use it, it is a full turn action.
It is a 15.
You see her not exactly move as fast as you, but she moves forward and just makes one devastating attack. As you can see, it makes an attack roll completely independent of your 2-hit bonus. And it hits.
Um,
It is going to deal 3d12 damage plus 4. And additionally, Saint Nick needs to make a Constitution saving throw against your key save DC. Saint Nick takes a 29 points of damage, and he needs to make that con saving throw, which he has a +7 towards.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Not a 1. Nothing further happens, but you do notice that technique as she moves forward and manages to strike forward directly into a pressure point. Unfortunately, either whatever the hell Saint Nick is doesn't have pressure points, or she didn't do it properly enough, or she didn't connect. But she did manage to deal a lot of damage with the force of that one blow. As the end of your turn comes around, this being dissipates and poofs away.
And even more before, not everyone else sees this, but beneath the mask, there are just some tears flowing beneath
Oh.
it. Just,
I love Aw.
sick son of a bitch, ain't ya? And that'll be his turn.
All right, end of your turn. We are moving on. Alana, what do you do? You would notice that Saint Nicholas is wearing a breastplate, which is metal. Ooh, interesting. That does hit. Hmm. Okay. You back up that 15 feet, as well as you deal him that 7 damage. As Santa has obviously never really experienced something like this. How much damage did you deal again? That was 7. So he needs to take that 7.
Be right back.
Alright. It is now Santa's Beast's turn. Oh no, Jimbo went. Oh no, he went AFK right as this thing's turn started.
Oh.
Oh lord. Oh boy. Ooh, yikes. So, this beast moves forward once, and moves forward again, and it picks up a charge as it starts rushing forward. Oh, what the
And
hell just happened?
Getting cut off.
And, yes,
It's
indeed.
going into the shadow realm.
There we
Turns
go.
invisible.
Oh, that's perfect.
Turns
Oh,
invisible.
Lord. I'm going to kill Jimbo. So, it
We need
runs
the crow. He's
forward.
right there. He's surrounded. Surround him.
Right here.
Be mean.
Right here. Santa's beast is now in between all of you.
Not Lana.
But it was just shot. It was just shot by Royal. And that is the one it is most pissed by. As you guys can see, this beast manages to slide along the ice, galloping at an insane speed, clearly not detrimented by it in any way, as it manages to turn all of its momentum and makes one devastating attack, attempting to gore Royal through completely. And he must eat too. Royal Jimbo is eating dinner right now, which is perfect. Santa's Beast rolls a 25 to hit, which I'm certain no matter what will hit
Yeah.
Royal.
We can assume he's gonna
Like,
dodge it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Kenny
he's gonna
dodges it.
uncanny dodge. Yeah, 100%.
And my dog is trying to catch a mice that's not there.
Oh.
Dealing 15 damage to him, which becomes 7 to Royal. Seven. And then you see, as it manages to gore through Royal, nearly immediately just piercing through him, it obviously was unable to find its mark as it just barely misses Royal's vitals, as Royal was able to twist his body along with the piercing in just such a way so that he would not be killed by the impact alone. As it rears back and it attempts to hit him with its hooves, just to try at least knocking him down.
What? E.T. E.T.
A 22 hits! And he makes 2 of these. A 19 also, I assume, hits.
How big
Let's
is
roll
Rudolph?
them. Rudolph is a large creature.
Oh. Like feet-wise. How?
Oh, then he should. If he's large, he should be as big as Santa.
It's a little bit like that.
Because otherwise he's gigantic or giant.
Haha, lol, I've been using an ancient red dragon stat block for Rudolph this entire time.
Nice.
Dealing a total of 16 damage to Royal. So all in all, for a total of 23 damage towards Royal. And as it manages to make its final attack, it rears and it finally lands all 4 hooves directly onto the ice, steeling itself for what is about to come. As that is the end of Santa's Beast's turn. We fly all the way back up to Vincent Lacteldruck's turn.
All right, 1 second. Sorry. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So, Vincent is going to psychic glance Rudolph.
Post the spell, please.
Yeah.
Do you have the spell slots to do that as well?
Yeah, I do. It's my last one.
Let's see
yeah.
what we dealing with.
So basically, what you guys see is Vincent starting to play his flute as the underpart of under his headband starts to glow in orange light, and as behind him, a large an orange light like image of Van Halen starts to charge up a spear. What the heck?
It shoots forward.
Going right for the nose as well.
You're shooting this towards Rudolph, you said?
Yeah, right for the nose.
Right in the nose.
Yeah.
All right. Intelligence saving throw.
It's an animal. I doubt it would be able to.
15. Does a 15 beat your spell save DC?
Come on.
It does.
Dang it!
You gotta get that up, man.
It was by
Oh
1.
my lord.
It beat it by 1.
You have a 14 DC.
It's
You have a
14.
14 DC.
14.
At level 8, we
14.
gotta get
Wait,
that
wait,
up,
wait,
man.
wait, 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 hey. Hold on.
It's 14.
Ah, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, you have your flute, right?
Yeah.
The block and spin flute?
Yeah.
That adds a +1 to your save DC. Are you calculating that?
No. It would be 15 then.
It doesn't matter because if it meets it, it beats it. But
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Dang. Oh well.
The creature takes half as much damage and isn't incapacitated. So that means it takes 10 psychic damage, as you manage to just kind of bonk it on the nose a little bit, which obviously deals some damage, but it doesn't manage to strike true like you wanted it to. You got anything else, Magic Man? You got a bonus action to use still?
I'll probably just do what I keep doing. I'll just bonus action Ivan.
Bardic?
Yeah.
Ivan, you now have a Bardic Inspiration, which is...
1d8.
What is your dice size?
1d8.
Pog.
You have a 1d... Kroggers. And is that the
Dice
end of your
on
turn,
my-
Vincent? What's up, Barry?
I'm just saying I also have my DM inspiration as well. So,
Yes, don't forget. Right, yes, I
that's-
never ended up telling you what that was, I think. I
That
needed
is-
to tell somebody who it was.
That is my last Bardic Inspiration, by the way.
Got it. It's now Nikolai's turn. That's the end of your turn, Vincent.
Yes.
Okay.
Just finishing my riff just in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the beep. Now let's see. I guess I'll just take 2 shots at Santa. I already throw my dagger, so I can't really do anything about that. Let's see. Forgetting about that.
Interesting.
I keep forgetting. That missed, so just that missed, so I don't really have anything else to do. It's the end of my turn, I guess.
End of your turn? Alright. It is now Saint Nick's turn. As you guys all see Saint Nick looking battered and bloodied, and it is obvious he is literally inches away from whatever death might be for whatever the hell he is. He immediately just kind of resigns himself as he realizes, I didn't want to use this because it's not too good for my image, but I want to kick all of your naughty asses right now, right here. As you see him just manage to steel himself, and he breathes in, ho ho ho! And in a much more jollier tone, a much more kinder tone, a much more impressive tone than the grating voice he once had. I'm going to need. That is going to be a.
Is it everyone? Is it...
I need a wisdom saving throw from Alana, from Nikita, from Crow, and from Nikolai.
Sweet. Barely escaped.
That Pete has some fatherly wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw from Nikita. He has a +2 wisdom.
We're so wise over
Wow,
here.
literally all of you guys make it. Oh, also, by the way, I am actually going to need a wisdom saving throw from Vincent.
What? Dang it.
I did math wrong.
It's alright.
Goddamn
I was trying to
Pythagorean
be funny.
theorem bullshit. How could you do this? So Nikita is
Oh!
making a +2. What did he roll? I can't
Oh
see.
no.
Oh, yikes.
Yo, thank you, Ruffin.
That becomes a 13.
Yep,
Does that beat
Oh
it?
my lord, it does. You managed to barely beat it. The DC's a 13.
thank God.
God.
Thank you, Ruffin.
Nikita
Whoa!
beats it handily!
Hell yeah!
Yeah!
Dad, have some wisdom.
You just see as Santa lets out that bellowing scream, Nikita immediately whaps him across the jaw with his sea chain. And it looks clear that he is pissed. I was having a very nice time with my son, enjoying our winter festivities, when we had to suddenly deal with you. So you need to shut your trap, or else I'm going to have to shut it for you. It's very
Yes.
clear he is agitated.
So cool.
As all of you guys managed to beat the DC, and Santa is enraged as we are finally in the actual last phase. Santa jumps up. Oh, and he's covered by Rudolph, actually. For all intents and purposes, imagine Santa's
Yeah.
riding Rudolph right now.
Yeah. Go for the knees, guys. How cool would it be if we stole Rudolph from him and tamed him, had him like pour a ship? How cool would that be?
I don't know. Would you be able to do that?
Oh yeah, of course not. But I think it'd be if we had if I had the opportunity, that would be really cool. But it's still not gonna happen.
Hmm.
So he's on route. So he's on
All
Rudolph
right, you
now.
naughty little shits. This isn't gonna go the way you're thinking. You're getting cold this Christmas. Coal! And that's the end of his turn.
Actually, we're not because we don't.
And
judge.
it is now. It is now
Um,
the elf's turn.
Oh my god.
Crow just responds, I don't even know what the fuck Christmas is.
You're still getting coal! Naughty!
We don't discriminate.
So, Crow, that elf is still latched onto your leg, as it's still trying to stab you with this candy cane shank.
Crow isn't really paying attention to it at this point. It's just another disturbance. It's just
Oh, I do need a fuel source.
like it's just another pain in his life that he has to deal with.
Oh. 21. I assume the 21 hits, but the 12 does not.
Yes.
Did Jimbo join back? Are we all good? Jimbo's back. Perfect. Right before your turn, too.
Oh, what happened?
4 damage to you, which becomes 2 if you're
Ow.
raging.
Yeah.
Who's raging?
Ivan's raging, or Crow's raging.
Hi.
So
So you-
just to catch you up on what just happened, Santa ended up making. Oh, actually, right, Royal. I didn't ask you this because I didn't want to go through with it. So, I just decided he wouldn't choose you, but now that you're here, actually, could you give me a quick wisdom saving throw, please? Been waiting to ask you since it wasn't your turn yet.
Sure. All right, how much damage did I take?
You ended up taking 23 damage.
Ooh, that's pretty brutal. Was it a save thing or just a regular
Nope.
roll?
No, just roll attack. You
Oh,
managed to
no.
uncanny dodge the first one, but the second two were bad.
Ooh, that's right there.
He barely fails the wisdom save.
Anyways, it's
Royal!
pretty. Dang, that sucks.
DC was
Royal,
13.
You see as your vision is clouded, you are now charmed by Santa. In front of you is no longer a madman with a maul and a desire to punish all of you for being naughty. You ever see the Coca-Cola commercials for Santa Claus? Like
No.
how red his cheeks are, how jolly he looks? Basically
No.
what he looks like to you right now. Well, literally any stereotypical Santa Claus, jolly, kind, big belly, all of that. That's what he looks like to you right now. As you realize you probably shouldn't be fighting him. This is Santa Claus. Actually fight the guy who's delivering presents to all the good boys and girls across the world. Fighting him means all those good boys and girls don't get their presents.
I quickly look at Rudolph. Like, I think I just got mauled by that deer.
You actually got gored by it.
Yeah. He got gored.
I got gored by that deer, man. So yeah, turn to see if my vision is affecting Rudolph the red-nosed rain beast.
You look at the beast, and it appears that it's no longer aggressive towards you. It isn't changed too much. It is obviously still gigantuan, but it no longer looks aggressive towards you specifically, Royal. As it manages to set you down, and it turns to face all of these other people. Not you, though. So you can kind of tell from disposition alone that it is no longer your enemy.
Huh. Wow.
But yes, you are now, for the next minute, you are charmed, and an affected creature can repeat the save at the end of its turns, ending the effect on a success. A creature that succeeds on the save is immune to this effect for the next 24 hours.
Man, I'm feeling a little woozy over here.
Too much
You
eggnog.
think you really shouldn't be fighting this guy, and you kind of think maybe you should try convincing your friends not to fight him either. Maybe you could all just enjoy this year's Christmas together with our sponsor, Coca-Cola.
Santa, Rudolph, guys, I'm just gonna tap out for a second. I'm feeling a little woozy over here. It feels like really, like I just got one sleep, you know. So I'm just gonna eat some food and recuperate for a real second, okay?
Okay. Obviously, you guys don't hear this from Santa right now, but Royal does. As it looks like Santa gives you a very magical wink. God.
It's all good, Santa. I eat some of my rations and drink a nice bottle of Coca-Cola TM.
Oh no, he got
indeed.
the Coke on him. Royal's lost. He's been brainwashed by his charm.
At the end of your turn, Royal, after you manage to sit down and take a chance to recuperate, make me a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn, which is right now.
That's
No,
what you-
he Coke had actual cocaine.
Yeah.
Yes. It's cocaine.
Hey.
Hey,
Wait
you
a second.
managed to realize that what was once in your hand was sponsored TM Coca-Cola with actual cocaine is now just your canteen, and what you thought was a really festive Christmas meal was literally just your rations. And you look, and Santa is no longer jolly. He is no longer happy. You kind of realize that in front of you is just a guy with them all.
Why is... Damn, wait. Let me just check my shit.
Oh yeah, by the way, Santa Claus
Royal-
is now riding Rudolph like a steed.
Royal just checks around his chest area to see if he has any holes in it.
Any
You
insulin?
check and you see a pretty sizable gaping hole right in your fucking
Oh.
Not you kind
I
of
look
just to explain what happened before.
I I
The
look
Rudolph
back at
had rushed you and it tried goring you, and it succeeded. It managed to puncture you directly with its antlers, and it managed to thrash you around for a bit. You managed to uncanny dodge it though. Despite in that moment of panic and sheer pain, you managed to pull through and make sure that while it did attack you, you managed to move in such a way that it would not thrash your vital
uh
organs.
I checked the Rudolph antler to see if I still left any
It's covered in blood.
blood.
It's covered
Oh,
in blood.
It's covered in you.
yeah.
It
Oh
looks
yeah, yeah.
as the blood begins dripping off of its antlers, there's actually a little bit of steam coming off of the ice as you realize, yeah, that's fresh hot blood, warm blood, blood that was just in your body not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. Yep. Uh, I pulled out my ice orb and just pondered for a bit to, deal with having a huge hole in my, chest. And
Holding the ice orb. Interesting. You end your turn. You succeed. The ice orb appears to be reacting a little bit. You'll get to see what it does on your next turn, but for now, because you didn't use your action or your bonus action, it's the end of your turn. We'll get to that next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Nikita's turn. It looks like Nikita is really starting to be done with this shit as he tries just getting rid of that elf once and for all from Crow's ankle. Can he hit this time? Let's see. Finally, he hits. It's dead. Literally don't even need to roll damage. It's dead. I'll roll damage anyways, but it's dead. Great job, Nikita. It's dead. As the chain manages to slam directly across the stuffed elf's head, and stuffing is spewed everywhere as it pretty much gets cracked open. And for his next attack, he attempts to lunge forward and, in a sweeping blow, hit Santa and Rudolph at the same time. Missing completely. uh, that is the end of his turn. Crow, you're up. That elf that was just on your ankle is now nothing more than just a lifeless doll strewn about the floor.
Doesn't even notice. And Crow's in a bit of a bad mood right now. Can I make an insight check of sorts to see which one of good old Rudolph's legs looks the weakest?
Ooh.
Interesting.
Good old Rudolph was
Or
never.
Make me that
perception?
insight check. Make me an insight check.
Insight
I'll
check.
say this is insight.
15.
With the 15, it looks like Rudolph is used to combat. This is a combat trained deer, reindeer actually specifically. You notice that it's managing to hold its ground pretty well. You wouldn't say it exactly has any weak points per se, but if you had to hazard a guess, maybe going for its back legs would be the best option rather than the front.
Well, I think I know what we're having for dinner. As Crow unsheaths the war and and he's holding the scythe in the other hand, and he's just gonna disappear for a second and reappear behind the deer.
Nothing
And making
personal,
two
kid.
attacks. One with
Let's see those
war.
attacks.
15. But I'm
Does
gonna use
not
my
hit.
bardic inspiration, so
Oh,
D8. That's a D8, right?
D8, yes.
Yes. So plus 5.
Hits.
I believe
Plus
that
20
also
does
does
hit.
something special
It does.
with Vincent's
Yeah.
key.
So he'll once being used, the music note will explode into a small firework in a pre-recorded Vincent saying, "Let's do this together." All creatures within 5 feet of the target must make a con save against my spell DC of 14. On a failed save, they take thunder damage as a result of the original bardic inspiration roll. So like 5 thunder damage on a
So
con save.
This is from your subclass change, isn't it?
Yes.
Nice. A Constitution save, you said?
Yes. College
Yes,
of
for both Santa.
Creation.
First one is for Santa. Don't forget, your spell save DC is a 15 from Blockage Bin Flute.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, that is a roll, not a roll. Hold on. Whoop. 15 beats it,
Barely.
just barely.
I gotta get that up.
Now for the Beast.
I really thought Vincent had 20 charisma.
Nope. Let's act like I do.
22 beats it.
Alright. Second attack with the scythe. 18.
What even is my charisma?
Who are you specifically trying to hit with this?
I'm attacking Rudolph in its legs.
Oof, only 16.
You managed to hit both of those times.
So as he reappears, you just see 2 cuts in Rudolph's legs appear. I'm in a really bad mood right now. And he's gonna bonus action. Bonus action. He's got flurry of blows this, so two more attacks. So attack on.
Misses.
15. Shoot. I'm gonna use my DM inspiration on that to reroll that.
All right.
Attack.
Are you using your inspiration or golden will?
Inspiration.
Inspiration, got it.
So just reroll.
Mm.
20.
Hits.
Hey, max damage again. Okay, cool. And I'm also pumping. I have one more use of the thunder thing. It's been a while.
Right, Hashoken. 8
Hashoken.
impacts.
So got 8 Hashoken, then pumping in another Hands of Harm. So that's an extra 2d6.
All right, roll me those 2d6.
Roll 6 plus 4.
12.
12. Then here's my second attack. $19.
Hits.
An extra 8 points bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so you just
Or
managed to deal
Hashoken's thunder damage.
21, 29. So you managed to deal 29 more damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
5.
And instead of just like punching, Crow just like really quickly sheaths war and like pokes his hands into like into the cut wounds.
You managed to just kind of almost bring it down to its knees, but it's managing to barely be standing still, as it's not done just yet. As you can see, this damn thing is quite hardy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And that'll be it.
Alana, it is your turn. You have advantage with ranged. Right now, as it stands, both Nick and Rudolph share the same HP pool. Kind of, technically. I'll explain it more after this is over.
So it's like Calyrex in Pokemon.
Yeah, basically, now that they've now we've gotten into the last phase, Nick is now riding Rudolph. They are technically one and the same. They're the same creature at the moment.
Oh, I see.
Do they start molding together like a knuckle leaf?
Yes, they're morphing, they're fusing together. Basically, for all intents and purposes, you can only really target Rudolph.
Santor.
He Voltroned into this Rudolph, I'll tell you.
Santazord.
Santa Zord, yeah. Am I the only one that wants to see a Power Ranger setting with a Golden Memories crew?
That'd be funny.
I think that'd be cool.
That's such a
Teenagers
weird.
with that too.
Power Rangers are
It's
in
a
One
weird
Piece.
request.
Power Rangers are in One Piece.
They are?
Yeah, Sanji's entire family. So that's they're just German.
Oh yeah,
They're
they
German
have a
Power
thing in
Rangers.
groups.
No, I'll say no for now.
I keep forgetting we have hockey to enhance this.
Same.
I
could've
will
done
use
more.
that for my next turn if I miss again.
18 hits.
But hey, at least we'll be able to keep track of stuff because next time we're switching to roll 20.
Let's go.
Oh god, don't remind me. Oh, I'll
Well,
have to
we're
go through the
switching
effort
to
of
roll
all that.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah. This system is nice. I like how like homemade it feels. I like that part of it. But
Yeah.
Such a neat
It has its charm,
Yeah.
but especially what's going on with currently in D&D and D&D.
yeah.
I'll
It's-
be right back,
Yeah.
gamers.
Yeah, what? You know when you look at a person's really old YouTube videos? That's what I feel with this map.
Yeah.
In like the best way possible, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Nostalgia.
Yeah.
So you deal 5 damage to him. Now let's see here. What exactly does hockey do again? Barry, do you remember what our hockey does for observation?
I mean, I have it open right here.
All right.
You may
Oh
spend
no,
one.
I changed it. I forgot. I changed it. I didn't.
Changed it?
Yeah.
You're just flavoring for the spell. Okay, got it. It was just flavor. We're good. So, if it got changed, by the way, ET, it'll be changed in the doc too. You
I didn't change
deal that
it
5
in
damage.
the player doc. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't change it in the player doc?
No.
Hmm.
I'm gonna strangle you, Barry.
Yeah, I'll post it right now. Let me open Discord real quick.
Please
there.
do not post the actual DM, the doc. Oh,
Yeah.
scared me.
I just post observation. It's slightly changed. It's.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
So, you manage to unerringly hit this beast, dealing your damage, and you move that 15 feet back. The end of your turn, you are outside of that. It is now Santa's beast turn. Hold on. So let's see here.
Rudolph was a raging beast.
You see Santa riding atop it just gives you all this ghastly look in his eye, as it's almost like you can see in the reflection of his eye every single bad holiday you've ever had, every single time a family member has stood you up for a holiday dinner, every single time you've been given a shit gift
Dang it, dude.
and an excuse from a close friend to you, every single time you've not had to spend time with your loved ones in a time where you should have been. All of it is just reflected off of the tinge of his eye as he commands, with his own hatred for his own damn holiday, he commands Rudolph to lunge backwards. Anybody that has opportunity attacks, you may do so.
I will take that.
Wait, where was he
Make it
exactly?
a tick,
I don't think
Satsu.
I do it, but I wonder how close I was.
Like right here.
I barely don't.
What the hell? There you go.
My
Oh, what
range attack should work, right?
You're not in his. He didn't get into your range.
Yeah. And you can't take opportunity attacks with ranged attacks anyways. Misses Ivan.
Mhm.
And let's see here. Nikita will make that opportunity attack too. Let's see if he'll hit, shall we? No!
Dang.
D4 time. Let's see on the table of bad things what's about to happen.
Oh.
On a 1, he hits an ally. On a 2, he drops his weapon. On a 3, he knocks himself prone. And on a 4, he hits himself. He drops his weapon as he manages to swing the chain around, and you can see Santa grab the chain as it's about to make contact with his jaw, and he yanks it out of his hand, unraveling the chain from around his arms, and it manages to just land on the floor, sprawled out completely. And let's see here.
What's the range for what I'm gonna do?
Give me one moment, please. So
Hey,
hold
can
on.
someone help me
So
calculate how
this
far I am from the guy?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm seeing a problem here. All right. Santa's beast does not actually move right there. It moves specifically around roughly right
He wants
here
to get everyone.
as 1,
I know you're doing what.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop.
I
1,
knew it.
Really just
2,
had it.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We really are lined up in a perfect diagonal line, aren't we? me, Royal, and Nikolai.
All of you guys are barely within his range. Ivan, the only one, just basically nearly out of it.
Name for Alana.
And Alana.
Pythagoras' theorem.
Sup?
I'm gonna need
Oh, wait,
dexterity saving throws from you all, as you guys can kind of see from Rudolph, his nose that glows so bright that could almost illuminate a misty sky.
Nice. Yo,
It
Nikolai.
is growing and growing and growing as it actually explodes in a burst of flames.
Hey, what? How far away am I from them?
From Rudolph?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 feet.
Perfect. Thank you. That's all I need. I make sure I got my turn prepped.
Okay, Nikolai.
Nice one, Barry. Nice one.
Okay. Nikolai and Vincent succeed. Royal fails.
Oh no.
Wow, truly the most royal moment. Failing.
Nikita needs to make a dex saving throw too.
Alana is giving +5 to Royal.
Is Royal within that range, Alana? Is he within your range for... Because I don't think he is. What is your range for the thing you got? Nikita fails too. And unfortunately for him, he doesn't have any abilities like... He does have evasion, actually.
Yo. He's
Yeah,
level
really?
13 and Naruto will turn it.
We gotta wait. Oh, actually, I'll roll damage. Nikolai, do you have evasion?
What?
Do you have evasion?
I don't think so.
Check
Okay,
your
so
really
if
good.
that's the case, because you rolled a natural 20, you take no damage from this. However, Vincent
What?
and Royal, it's the rules. Vincent and
Okay.
Royal. Vincent, you're taking half damage from this. Royal, you are taking... Uncanny dodge only works against attacks, not saving throws.
Yeah.
And also, additionally, Royal, do you have evasion?
Yeah, that's like a standard rogue thing.
And you will... I don't know, if, like, you multi-classed or not. So you take half damage, Royal. Vincent takes half damage. Nikolai takes no damage. As there
Okay.
is... Okay.
Yes. Very good.
I take half of that.
All right. You take half that. You take 26 damage.
God,
Royal, you also take 26 damage.
that would have been all my health.
How much damage did I take from getting gored?
What's up?
How much damage did I take from getting gored?
You ended up taking
23, I believe.
23 damage. And also, guys, don't forget, you have hockey. You have a willpower source you can use as a health. Don't
Oh.
forget that.
Everyone has that.
Could someone
All of you guys have hockey.
Yeah. Wait.
Ev-
How much?
Wait, what does hockey do?
Every one willpower you spent, that's 3 HP that it takes for you.
You
We
can
have-
use it to reduce.
How much
Okay,
HP
how
do we? How
much,
much do we have? Tokens do we have total?
How much will?
Yeah, we currently have 10 willpower.
Oh, thank you.
Which you can use for other abilities from the hockey type you chose, or you can use it as that secondary health bar.
Oh frick! I got 23
Yeah,
HP
I'm
left.
just gonna keep it. Wow, Roy was looking way worse for wear. He's like, if he didn't have evasion, he would have just instantly died from that.
Man, I guess you could say he's looking royally after right now.
Yes.
You guys are finally in the big leagues now. Y'all are going up against stronger enemies from how stronger you guys are getting. As that is the end of Santa's Beast's turn, as it manages to just brush its hoof across the ice, ready for anything you guys might throw at it. Vincent,
All right.
it is your turn.
So Vincent is going to he's going to pull his bangs. He just put his hair through his hands through his fingers through his bangs and look and stare at it at Santa, and be like and say grovel.
Oh shit.
And yes, it is like the Todoroki image.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save from Santa.
Yeah.
All right,
Or-
let's see here.
I guess it would be Rudolph. I suppose you're supposed to be able that. I don't know how this works since they're one and the same.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see.
Not
Natural
one. I'm too beautiful.
Huh?
Go back to your elf friend and be a dentist with him.
So, they don't, but at the same time, a nat one is a nat one. As you just see, basically, just Santa kind of slide off of Rudolph as he is now groveling on the floor. Not groveling of his own volition, but more so like it's almost like there's like insane weight being pressed against his back as his face just falls to the floor. And he's obviously just kind of in that groveling position.
It's his invisible servant that's doing it.
No. That's funny though. And I don't have anything for a bonus action.
I think we burned through his legendary resistances last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just burned through them.
I think that's all I can do. I'm trying. I don't. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Well, whatever. If that's all you can do, you did a lot.
Yeah.
He's now. He's not. Technically speaking, it's not his turn yet, as per the spell works. This is just how I'm flavoring it. So technically, he's not in the prone condition yet.
Oh, he isn't?
He has to follow it at the start of his next turn.
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay.
But that is the end of your turn, though.
Yeah.
Nikolai, your turn.
No, he spends his turn doing that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I guess I'll try shooting again, and I'm expending a willpower on this to add another 3 to my attack. So hopefully I don't miss. Damn it.
Interesting.
I keep forgetting that my art doesn't have my character.
You hit.
So is it?
Well,
So he's not tech. So okay. So he's not actually out of condition yet.
He's not technically prone yet
Well, if
because
he's,
it's not been his turn just yet.
so that's 23 damage.
How do you have sneak attack?
I mean, isn't like Crow and damn
Crow's
it.
10 feet away,
Damn
and
it.
Nikita's 10 feet away.
Well, I looked at that wrong. That's, I guess 12 damage it is.
Where are you shooting with this?
Shooting Santa. I said I shoot Santa.
Nikolai, how do you want to do this?
what?
You
Well,
have Saint Nick in your sights right now, the father of Christmas, he who had given 1,000,000 gifts every single year to every single child who has ever asked for it, who ever knew of him. Every single child who was good, he rewarded that good behavior. Every single child that was bad, he made sure they would try to be better soon. You see the man who has dedicated his entire existence to helping those that are not privileged, those that are below society. And you pull your trigger. How do you do this?
Nikolai would have no idea about what Christmas is. Nikolai
Of
just
course.
sees a groveling man on the ground, somebody who has tried to force his beliefs on an island full of people, just trying to live their lives, and consequently try to ruin the Christmas that he and his friends and family try to enjoy. Nikolai take a step, and you can see his eye just kind of shines as he just raises his gun, pointing it at Santa's head, and takes the shot.
It
And
would, but at the same time, this combat's gone on long enough.
yeah,
Just what doing what things. So true.
yeah.
What's happening?
that's my description.
I also think it's really cool.
Yeah.
That setup by Vincent. And I think it's a satisfying end.
Yeah.
So that's why I decided to let this happen.
Go be a dentist.
Yay!
We killed Santa.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So,
The kids
now,
will
Holland
get
Day
gifts.
forever.
let's explain what happens, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
As you raise your gun, you manage to shoot clean through the head. And his body goes limp. Where you expect there to be blood, there is none. Where you expect there to be brains strewn about the floor, there is none. Where you expect there to be some signs of death, there are none. As he manages to, despite going limp, regain control once more and kind of arc himself up to be sitting down. As he sighs out, and you can kind of see the color start draining from his face a little bit as he just starts speaking. Well, this is the end of the road, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He just looks up to his hand as you guys can see his hand start turning to dust and blowing in the wind as slowly but surely his arm begins disintegrating. He turns his head towards that house that was constructed on the coast, and you can kind of see him looking longingly towards it, as if there's so many things he wants to say in this fraction of a second. But just like too many good things in this world, his voice is taken away from him, and so are his thoughts, as he turns to dust entirely and is carried away with the wind. And this unnatural ice that had plagued the coast, this setup of a workshop, all of it begins to retract. Not necessarily fade away in dust like Saint Nick did, but rather it's almost as if it's just all coming back to a singular point. Kind of similar to what happened with that reactor back at the site, as it all comes back to that one house.
Hey, what? Can his coat still
And
be there? I have a
what's up?
joke. I have a joke. Can his coat stay there?
Yeah,
Thank you.
actually.
There we go. That's okay. Thank you. That's all I need. Continue.
As this house that was once a home has obviously lost something, as it begins drifting out into the ocean, broken off from this island completely, with no ice left to keep it attached. As you guys have managed to kill Christmas.
Vince is gonna go up, grab his coat. I'm gonna go get my grandpa. We can't let him come back. If someone puts on his coat, Santa Claus emerges, as they say in the scripts at least. From the writer Tim Allen.
Oh, Lord Sparks!
Tim Allen Lacto Truck.
No.
Tim Allen.
I love that immediate no.
Oh, why?
Tim Allen is canonically a glowing mills.
I'm gonna go talk to my grandpa so he burns this.
What's next, Ed Sheeran?
No,
I was gonna save that for the last arc.
He's only for Pokemon.
Yeah.
He'll sing our ending theme.
Yeah. When the
Totally.
credits roll. Oh wait, so I'm gonna go talk to Dante. Grandpa, we killed Santa.
You what?
We got rid of the monster. Van Halen.
You just kind of
Van Halen told us
just to
this.
kind of explain it. You run into, because you're back on glowing mills. Actually wait, before you do this. So, here's what I'll explain. You start running towards, obviously the glowing mills area, but then you kind of run into a wall. Not like a wall as in like a physical kind, but as in the kind of like a spectral wall that is now just kind of covering the entire side, the section, right in the middle between the coast and actually leading into the island. You just kind of run face first into it and you don't really go anywhere with it.
Captain, are you right?
There's a wall here.
Hmm.
Do you have any matches that can light? Oh wait. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore that question.
This section of the coast just kind of begins to bleed away as you all bleed away with it. And you guys just get that same feeling you got before when Van Halen teleported you all. And as lightning strikes once more on that same ship 4 times in one sitting, you are all returned to your ship. Vincent, in your hands is the cloak of Santa Claus, the cloak of Saint Nick.
Oh no.
It is an item that requires attunement. When you attune to it, you gain resistance to cold damage and advantage towards any kind of constitution saving throws that would be the result of eating any bad food or any overeating an amount of food.
Oh man, it's a freaking magic item.
And additionally, you ignore the first effect of exhaustion.
Oh man, I don't.
I feel like that's good for Bruce.
This is really good. I don't want to burn it, but Vincent wants to. No.
You
Give it
must
to Bruce.
become like Santa.
I don't.
Oh yeah,
Story.
did I forget to mention that when you're attuned to it, it also gives you 3 legendary resistances.
Story-wise, Vincent burns it. It.
It also gives you like it also gets you a legendary action too that you can use to cast spells.
I throw it in the fireplace.
What's up, Jimbo?
You said there were 4 lightning strikes. There were like 6 of us fighting Santa. Royal and there.
No, I mean 4 lightning strikes in total, as what's happened to your ship, because each lightning strike individually took all of you.
Yeah, so Vincent throws it into a fire.
Can Crow quickly grab it before it lands into the fire?
True. Truly, I royally contributed the most to that combat with my one singular turn.
Now, Vincent. This is not your decision alone to decide. We all fought in this battle, didn't we?
Yeah, but that will take over you.
And he just throws it to Alana. Yeah, I'm sure it won't affect the chick.
Good
Wow.
point. Good point. You know, Christmas. Anyway,
I think Blondie's there to corrupt it.
fair.
Hmm.
Just watch it. Alana's gotta become Tim Allen, guys. I warned you.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna have to write down in my notes. Alana becomes Tim Allen, unironically, and I hate that.
I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. Gonna
I just
happen.
want to say Nikolai just kind of side eyes as this whole thing transpired. Like, what the fuck is going on with this jacket?
Anyways, I'm going to be in my room as he just sort of disappears from sight quickly.
If you don't mind, Nikita speaks up. I'm also going to retire to my quarters. It's been a long night, and I do want to spend time with you all, but I am tired.
That's
I
alright.
think we all need some rest.
And by the way, just to note, Nikita does have his chains wrapped around his arms once more as he managed to grab the chains before you all got whisked away.
Nice.
I ponder my ice orb.
Royal, after that interaction, here, hold on, actually, I'm going to DM something to you. Nobody else noticed, but you did.
Vincent's gonna go hang out with
Well-
Bruce, probably.
Well, whatever,
always
man.
does.
Is DMing stuff. I finished my manga panel redraw. If you guys want to see that.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Sending.
Aw. Was that meant to be
It's
Rika and
sibling.
Miyazaki?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. I like it. Aw. That's so cute.
Don't murmur me.
That's a way better name than Mamazaki. That's way better. Mamma Mia. That's way better, Roughneck.
It was like
Here
Mamma
we go
Mia.
again.
My. How
Yeah.
could I have let you
I
go?
cook the pizza.
Whatever, man. Do you like that old panel redraw?
Give me a second, I'm
That's
typing something
a
up.
spicy meatball.
Why did we call her
I don't
freaking
want my family
Mamazaki?
to be Italian.
I prepare the lasagna.
I don't want my family to be Italian.
Tim Allen.
And as the royal ponders his orb,
Watch.
he pulls out his really cool rapier, the one he definitely uses all the time, and just rubs it against the orb. Gotta give it a nice shine.
Guys, watch.
You gotta polish the old rapier every now and then, you know?
Guys, watch. In the real world AU, Alana is gonna Chat is she's gonna fall in love with Chat's principal in the sequel.
Chat's principal.
Yeah, that's what happens in Santa Claus 2.
That's amazing.
That's literally the plot.
So,
Before we
besides that,
continue, whatever, man. You would like to redraw.
the redraw is nice. And additionally, one more thing to mention is that you guys actually also, I forgot to mention, with Rudolph, what had happened to it, it also as well managed to kind of be absorbed back to that singular point. And we're going to say the session is now over. Congratulations, guys! Woo! You killed Christmas.
Let's go.
We ruined the dreams of millions of children.
Don't worry, we have a way better holiday.
Literally, actually billions, because the One Piece world is pretty large.
We got a better holiday.
Luckily, I did not contribute to killing Christmas, so I am always innocent.
Hey, I didn't kill him. Nikolai did.
Oh yes,
You
let's put all
literally
the blame on Nikolai now.
I
Yeah, I
didn't.
think it's.
I didn't.
Why is it? Wait a second,
Nah,
I
nah,
forgot my dagger. My dagger was still on Santa's body.
nah, Sparks, you attacked Santa. Royal did not. He was just trying to defend himself from a wild rain beast who actually gored him.
So,
It's
a few
technically
things to
it's
explain now that
technically
we
Van
are
Halen's
at the end of
fault.
the
It's
session.
technically Van Halen's fault because he told me to do it.
Totally. Yeah, sure. But
It's like a cult
yeah,
thing, like a higher member of the cult.
yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah,
like promotion.
Totally.
Yeah, and I'll blame my god. Yeah, I am. It's kind of like a promotion thing. We get good graces with a god, with a higher person of the cult. You can also be a higher person of the cult. It's kind of like a promotion thing where he gets
So,
promotion, climb up the corporate ladder of cultism.
What happened to your
I admitted it's a cult a year ago because I thought about it and I'm like, oh my gosh. Didn't even mean to. Okay, you can go now. What? I'm sorry.
hey, yeah. Sorry, I kind of realized I was repeating myself like dozens of times, and
Yeah.
I realized my
Sorry.
brain was kind of like malfunctioning. It was literally going up in sparks. Haha. As I realized I was repeating the same thing over and over again. To explain a few things, when they did that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers combo, for that duration of what had happened, any attacks that would target Santa targeted Rudolph, and additionally, they were technically a singular creature that would use the hard stats of Rudolph and the soft stats of Santa.
That's cool.
And another gimmick of this fight was if you killed Santa, which you did, everything would be over. Rudolph used a young red dragon stat block. So you guys are lucky you went for Santa over Rudolph.
Oh my gosh, you and Barry did the opposite thing. Okay, so for the Naruto fight, we had to fight all the underlings first, and then we killed the guy, then kill the ice thing. But for this one, I kill Santa Claus, kill the minion.
So
That's
I didn't
pretty
even use a
cool.
full power.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
even use a full power red dragon because I didn't want to.
So his nose was his breath weapon.
Yes, his
I
nose was
like
his breath
that.
weapon.
I like that. Did he get the nose?
Yeah.
Did Royal get the nose?
Royal did not get the nose.
Aww. Dang, he would have loved it.
Yes.
Nice little bodily light bulb.
Oh Lord! Oh God! My game balance is being
Oh.
insulted once more. You know, I'm just gonna put you guys up against a few beholders and call it a day.
I had
You
fun.
know what? I'm not gonna lie. That young dragon Rudolph pretty weak. Make us fight 18 ancient red dragons next time.
Blue eyes,
Wow,
white
Jimbo,
dragon.
that's an amazing idea.
Blue eyes.
Actually, wait, no. 18 red great worms.
Great
Oh,
worm.
yes, of course. Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
So, question, by the
Gonna
way,
be
now
great.
that our session is like fully over, I would like to ask: did you guys feel like this combat was satisfying to you?
I think so.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Okay, Jimbo.
it was
so
the most unsatisfactory thing for
so
me personally.
so abrupt. No.
it's like Jimbo was waiting to say that. Jimbo
Yeah.
does have a good point though. He has a good reason too. He literally got shoehorned in for one turn.
Fair.
Yeah.
I think it's a good end, though I think the session is ending a bit too short than usual, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, mainly
we did it
because
for usually
I
30
didn't
extra
have
minutes.
much. Yeah, I didn't have anything extra planned ahead just
Yeah.
yet. I just wanted to get this combat over and
That's
done with,
fair.
honestly.
It also the fight was
Mostly
basically
because it was such a.
I think it's good. I
Yeah.
just don't want it to be right now. That's all.
You know, what personally on my combat encounters Google review, I'd give this at least a 0 stars out of 10 on IMDb because that royal cameo at the end really shoehorned, really cut off his character.
Mm,
You know,
yes, I see. Jimbo, would the fight have been better if there was a biblically accurate steel chair somewhere in there?
no, that would have also been shoehorned in and also make it have 0 plot relevance. You know,
Damn. Everybody's a goddamn critic.
I had
The
fun.
fuck did I do?
I had fun a lot. Don't worry.
No.
Just count on me.
I'm
what?
joking. I hope you guys didn't have fun, actually. I hope you had a bad time.
Oh man.
I hope I actively make your days
Wait,
worse
a
after
little.
I'm
A
done
little.
interacting
bad
with you.
time.
Oh, whatever, man. You already make my day worse by ignoring my messages.
Ooh.
I'm tired.
What did you just say? Bad time?
Yes.
Says
Like
Rissa.
Sam's Undertale.
Sans Undertale? No way. So I would like to say, absolutely. If you guys didn't realize it, this is basically our filler arc.
No, that's all good.
Like there was no plot relevance. There was technically lore relevance for
Yeah,
this,
there
but
was
not
for,
really,
for,
not
for only me
necessarily
barely.
plot.
Also,
No, not even you,
yeah.
actually.
Also, Ivan Crow. That was very cool.
That's not even what I'm talking about either.
Oh.
I'm talking about more so like world lore.
Oh yeah.
My
Like, remember, everything I do has like implications.
Yeah.
What do you think it means that there are these spectral beings that represent their respective holidays? Santa Claus exists.
That's how
Van
physics.
Halen exists.
You know it.
What does that mean? What does that imply?
Alright, so
We're gonna
this
fight
obviously
Cupid.
means that when an idea becomes very prominent within the human psyche, it can manifest itself into
Oh.
existence. You know?
So devil fruit.
It's truly some astrophysical stuff, you know, big science, you know.
I love Jimbo. I love how you just
Hmm.
described like the most popular idea of devil fruits, but like completely by accident.
Yeah, and
That's
so like,
amazing.
when you kill these physical incarnations of these concepts, if you were to kill the concept of death, you would actually be killing the idea from the human collective conscious, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
Or you could go about it the other way. The embodiment is, in fact, unkillable. So if you kill the concept, then the embodiment just stops existing.
Okay,
Well, in
what?
this definition of unkillable, what exactly does unkillable mean? Does it mean indestructible, or does it more so mean effectively immortal?
Whatever, man.
So in terms of unkillable, I'm thinking either indestructible or effectively immoral, both. So if you were to try and kill it, it would just
I told you
instantly
guys.
regenerate, or just has immunity to every single damage type for some reason.
I told you guys.
You're
Tim
giving
Allen
me
is
nightmares.
gonna be on our ship soon. I warned you all.
So
Tim
yeah,
Allen
so
is going
you
to be back.
so you'd have to kill the collective idea of that thing. So you'd have to make everybody not remember, or maybe basically make everybody unable to remember this one
Oh.
thing. So
Oh my gosh. Hey Barry.
Hmm.
Hey
Mm-hmm.
Barry. What? Imagine if we had sugar devil fruit and did it and hit Santa with it. Would it just wipe out all Christmas?
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh. Also, by what I think Mighty is what's saying is, we also start going to island, advertising a random holiday celebrating I don't know, Brett Butter, and then eventually, once we get enough islands on board of our holiday, every March 3rd, I guess, um, uh, there'll be a Butterman.
Yeah,
What?
technically, if you want to go off that, I
Thank
don't know,
God.
maybe.
I didn't want to be right.
I mean, it really all depends on how it works, right? You guys
Fair.
don't know how it works. You just know that is the result. Something is happening that is causing Van Halen to exist, Santa Claus to exist, all of this to exist,
yeah,
basically.
yeah, it's 100% my theory. You know, and there's no room for theorizing or interpretation. You know, I'm just objectively right always, forever.
Yeah, actually, anything Jimbo says becomes reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
know,
Jimbo's devil
that's
fruit. The rewrite fruit. The
yeah. So that's
rewrite
why
fruit.
when I say that's when I say when Santa Claus is real, you guys have to let Santa Claus and his reindeer dragon.
Reindeer dragon. Ooh, that's
He's
cool.
a
That's cool,
reindeer.
Barry.
So,
Hmm?
a main thing to say next is I would like to let you guys know a little bit behind the DM screen. I am fully aware that I have been claiming to be using the One Piece setting, and despite that, I have not been using things from the One Piece setting, besides a few specific things such as the theme of pirates and traveling around
This
maroons
is
and all
this is
that.
a One Piece inspired game.
Yeah, yeah,
One Piece inspired game.
This isn't a One Piece
Except,
game.
There was that one
Yeah.
time that guy had a fruit, but then he died.
and then you guys never found any other fruit again. No, you guys actually encountered a few fruits. It's just they've been a little bit rare.
Yeah.
Mostly because up until now, I haven't felt confident in making a stat block that is balanced around a fruit effectively. But now I think I can say that I can do so, specifically because I've been spending a lot of this time strengthening you guys. So if I do end up making a mistake, it won't be as bad
Fair.
as causing an entire TPK. But
we made
besides
backup.
that,
We made backup. You don't need to worry about it.
Moment, can we fight God?
no,
We'll
not yet.
fight Eam-sama later,
Man.
Jimbo.
Okay, but can we fight the final boss of Persona 5?
Sure.
But mainly, Jimbo spoilers. But mainly,
Rewrite, fruit.
mainly, starting from this point forward, I'm going to be trying to use One Piece more to actually, make it feel like this is the One Piece world. And mainly, I'm going to do that by trying to make unique islands. You guys are in the Grand Line now. It
Yeah.
should not be this easy
And also,
by
devil
any
fruits
means.
are
It
more
should not
common
be the
now,
smooth sailing.
as well.
They are a lot more common, yes.
Yes.
And hockey
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Transline.
Yeah.
And another thing I'd like to make transparently clear is that hockey for NPCs will work way differently than
Yeah.
hockey for you guys.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
because Nick has less willpower than us.
Yeah.
Royal has less willpower than you guys.
And also, what?
Wait,
That's
Or
like.
not Royal. Raiden, sorry, because you both start with R's.
Yeah.
What singling out Roy was very. Also, sorry for interrupting you,
Yeah.
Sparks.
For me, how I would describe One Piece is a very wacky story, like with serious undertones. That's the best way I could
And it
describe it.
seems I'm still doing a very wacky story with serious undertones. So I
Yeah.
think I'm at least doing things in the One Piece
Stop
sphere.
running
You're going in the right
away.
direction.
Roughnet, stop running away and give me my homebrew.
You know, I think. What,
I love that. I love the
hey,
emo.
how tall are you again?
What's up, Jimbo?
You're 2 feet tall, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Also,
Uh.
what? My favorite description of how weird One Piece can get. There is an entire island called Long Ring Long Rand. Everything is extremely long, just because
This.
animals long, bamboo even longer than normal. It's hills, you know it. They're mountains. Yeah. You could just be as weird as possible, and it wouldn't really matter.
Wait, if Vincent were to step onto that island, would he be tall?
Oh no! It's like anything that grows there, or like anything is like that's from there. I guess that's like I don't know how it works.
Is
I
that where
still
long leg humans come from?
Okay, so
that
you're
would make most
saying
sense, but I don't think so.
so if Vincent was born and raised there, then he would be average height.
On
True.
average height, I'm like 9 feet tall.
Yes, I remember that 100%. You guys only learn what a fruit can do relatively from eating it.
Yeah, there's a book, but I don't think any of us have the book. And so even though
No.
even if that not all of them have the not all there's not like every excuse me, it's like a Pokedex. Just because of like the Johto, like a Devil Fruit Encyclopedia is just a Johto Dex. Like there's still
Amazing.
Hoenn over there.
Don't worry, I have meat too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to it, I will be doing roll 20 from now on.
Hooray!
Oh no, I
Hooray!
can't play the game
Yay!
anymore.
I will.
Wait. Oh
So
my.
Jimbo can still play with us too.
Wait, what happened? Sorry, my internet died.
We're doing roll 20,
More
Sparks.
I know.
next week.
Yay!
Not next week. No, dear Lord, not by next week. I might even
Yeah,
say I
we're
might
doing-
have to put us on a small hiatus so I can get things prepared.
Wow, another hiatus. Who
That
could
just
have
means
seen
more
this coming?
Naruto.
How about more filler? How about more character development?
I can be down with more character
I can't
development.
wait for
And I feel like Jimbo can still use Avray since it's the only thing that really changes is that one of us will have to stream the game, but
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Only thing we change is a
sorry.
map.
Yeah.
And I can also control Royal's token.
Yeah.
Wait, are we gonna?
I might
Yeah.
also actually ask specifically when I have things end ahead of time. I might ask Barry to help me out ahead of time because I am going to be very new to this, of course.
That's fine.
You could ask Barry, or you could just make the maps in MS Paint.
No.
Yes.